So the Philadelphia Eagles cut bait with Nick Mullins. Thank God we got rid of him. And we do sign via trade Gardner Minshew. We'll get into the details. But people around the NFC are already trying to say that the Eagles don't trust Jalen Hurts. This has nothing to do with Hurts.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today we got to talk about newly acquired Gardner Minshew. Will he be the second string quarterback and Joe Flacco be the third? Will Flacco be the second? We saw some good things from Flacco. I know there's still a lot of Flacco hate, but we will talk about all that. But before we do, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you know when we go live or drop content, and be sure to smash that like button. Yes, you got to be happy that there's no more Nick Mullins. Hit the like button if you're excited, and follow your boy on Twitter. That's where we talk Eagle news behind the YouTube scenes, all that good stuff. But you know how we start these videos. Nick Mullins doesn't say it anymore, but we still say it.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagle!
Now let's go. So let me just show you that people around the NFC East still are trying to play the card that the Eagles don't believe in Jalen Hurts, who we are treating like our franchise guy. He's not getting no snaps. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, these guys are getting no snaps. And I think we should treat Jalen Hurts a little different because he could use the reps, but the Eagles are treating him as he is the sole number one. That's why he's not getting playing time. But my guy, the real Ed Oliver, who will be representing the Washington football team when it comes to the NFC East podcast. Shout out to Cowboys Fan Talk, representing the Cowboys. The real Ed Oliver, representing the Washington football team. Chris the Entertainer, representing the Giants, and yours truly representing the Eagles. But he said the Eagles really don't believe in Jalen Hurts. I mean, how do you see a trade for a third or second string quarterback that we don't believe in our starter? Come on. Let me just... No. But to bigger and better things, let's look at the actual trade itself. Gardner Minshew, welcome to Philadelphia. The mullet, the long hair don't care. That's a little yowzer to me, but it is what it is. The Eagles have acquired Gardner Minshew from Jacksonville in exchange for a conditional 6th-round pick in 2022. The team also released Nick Mullins. There you go. Whoop, there it is. Now, let me know in the comment section right now. Do you believe Gardner Minshew will be the second-string quarterback? Do you believe Gardner Minshew will be the third-string quarterback? And do you think we're actually going to keep 3 quarterbacks? With having 17 games, wanting to keep an abundance of wide receivers, an abundance of running backs, an abundance of offensive line, an abundance of defensive line, we can use as many secondary pieces as possible, whether we keep some of the same guys we have and or look on the waiver wire when players get cut in this next week or two to pick up some guys that could fill spots, because we've seen the deep secondary, the deep linebackers, the deep defensive line and O-line not really play that well. Although the O-line played well last night, you know, Nate Herbig, Toth, and Leo and them guys, they played pretty darn good last night when Joe Flacco was in, because remember, Flacco put up 24 points in the first half, and the only touchdown scored in the second half wasn't by Nick Mullins. It was by Michael Jaquette stripping it, which really wasn't a fumble, but a fumble recovery for a touchdown. So the defense came through. The offense absolutely stank in the second half, and Nick Mullins was the biggest part, and that's why we went out and got Gardner Minshew. That is why. Not because we don't trust Jalen Hurts. We actually are trusting him so much, we're treating him like a 5 to 10-year vet. That is what we're doing. But once again, let me know in the comment section. 2 quarterbacks, 3 quarterbacks. If there's 2, who gets cut, Flacco or Minshew? If there's 3, who starts second string, Flacco, or Minshew. Now, I do believe in Gardner Minshew's talent. I really do. So I will give him the younger, more talented edge. But what I saw out of Joe Flacco just a little bit in the Pittsburgh series, what I saw out of Joe Flacco last night, I think he can carry the boat afloat for a game or two. But if you have to rely on Gardner Minshew or Joe Flacco to lead your team for multiple games, meaning if Jalen Hurts gets hurt in the second or third week, knock on fake wood, and you got Gardner Minshew as your guy for the rest of the year, I don't think we're going anywhere. Same with Joe Flacco. But could one of these two keep us afloat for 3 games, 2 games, 1 game? Yes. And that is my whole take on a backup quarterback. I know Nick Foles really changed our mind. And yes, if you are a team that is established enough that you are like our 2017 team where we are a first-seeded team and you need your backup to finish the job, maybe. But if in 2017 if Carson Wentz gets hurt week 5, I don't think it's the same Cinderella story. So I think it's context with the backup. And, 100 years of football, we haven't seen backups do this much magic. Once in a while, they come in. Look at Oakland Raiders before they went to Las Vegas. They were hot. They were the best team in the AFC when Derek Carr said, and I think he tore his ACL or something. And then they just got beat first round in the playoffs. So, it is what it is. Joe Flacco or Gardner Minshew are still the upper echelon when it comes to backup quarterbacks. Because think about it. You got guys like Mike Glennon, Cooper Rush, Garrett Gilbert. Think about, I don't even know who Seattle's backup. I don't know who Tom Brady's backup. I don't even know who Kyler Murray's backup is. Like, these are backups that are probably super bad. So I think you can't go wrong with Gardner Minshew or Joe Flacco. I think because of how important and how young our skill positions are, especially secondary, O-line, and all that, I would try to keep more around the quarterback and less quarterback. So I think I would only go into the season with 2 quarterbacks. But if you would go with 3, let me know the order in which you would put them. But this is a good pickup. A 6th round, a conditional pick. What are we really wasting? A 6th round conditional pick, even though we did catch Quez Watkins in the 6th round. So you don't normally find talent in them later rounds. If you take 106 round picks, there might be 10 good ones. The other 90 are going to be what they really are, 6th round picks. However, if Gardner Minshew is our second string quarterback and he comes in and wins games if need be, then it was all worth a conditional 2nd round pick. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I went to sleep late. As you know, I did the play-by-play last night. A couple of my boys came over, and I stayed up late. I woke up, and I went on Twitter, and it was like, da-na-na, na-na-na, Gardner Minshew. Hey, at least the Eagles are seeing what we're seeing. With that being said, I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. We on the road to 13K. Subscribe, hit the like button. Much love. Listen, comment down below. If you're a channel member who wasn't in the Fantasy Football League last year and you want to be in it, comment down below. If you are not a channel member and you want to be in it and you weren't in it last year, comment below. I will try to get you, but the channel members got to come first. If we have space, we will see. It's a $50 buy-in. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.